Gorilla Tag, a game where players leap and swing through virtual jungles. An old technique, a technique that stretches the limits of gameplay, has recently become popular within the last couple of years. Long arms.
Long arms.
Long arms.
Long arms. Long arms. Long arms.
Introducing the Yaja's controller extenders, a tool that allows players to achieve the infamous long arms effect, transforming how they experience Gorilla Tag without the need for cheats. Is using these tools just a creative enhancement, or are they an exploit of Gorilla Tag's core mechanics? Well, Yaja's was kind enough to send me their controller extenders, and today I'm going to be trying out and seeing if long arms are still a cheat in 2024. So one of the pros for the controller extenders is that you get really long arms. Obviously, your reach is just super increased. The extended reach can kind of like mimic the sensation of having longer arms, allowing for a more immersive experience as you move through the game, making you feel like an actual gorilla. The second pro is that your performance will be heavily boosted. With extended reach, you're going to be able to cover ground more quickly and reach areas that you wouldn't have been able to, which could potentially help in competitive play. The third pro is that certain skills will be easier to do, like branching, scaling, and long jumps are all going to be super easy with your extended arms. The fourth pro is that it's super affordable, coming in at only around $25, especially if you use code Eternal for 10% off. You can get them using the link down below. Now, time for the cons. The first con is that there's increased strain on your wrist and arms. The extra length kind of adds more weight to your wrist, which using it for a extended period of time could put a lot of strain on your arms and make them tired. The second con is just adjusting to the long arms. It's very weird being used to having short or medium arms and then having your arms go longer than where your actual hands are at, so it takes time to adjust. The third biggest con is that the tracking on it. You have to have the controllers in a specific way for the tracking to properly track. I had to twist mine to the side and it still would lose tracking. The fourth con, this one's also a pretty big con, is that you have a increased risk of hitting things. You know, you're already playing Gorilla Tag, you know, the risk is already pretty high for you hitting things. And then imagine having giant sticks that extend your controllers. So you're going to need a little bit of a bigger play space to use these at. So in conclusion, long arms, they do actually help. And a lot of people seem to not mind if you have long arms, or they just, you know, don't really care. It's proven to be super useful even in 2024. So if you want long arms, make sure you go click the first link in the description. They offer really cool and really affordable products. So if you want to get something, click the link down below and go grab yourself something.